I would love to know, if the algorithm was an ocean, how you have been surfing it and still ending up on shore safely.
I think the biggest thing that I've seen is that getting out of your own way. I think that has been a big lesson for me. Initially, when I started out, like, there's a way you want your content to look like, and I've seen this a lot with like the older creators, like from back in the day. Like, you wanted everything to be very curated. This picture has to match the next, then this one has to look like this, all the colors have to, like, there's a way you're predetermined in your mind that this is how my social media is supposed to look like. But then you letting go of that and letting it have its own life, I think there's a huge value in that in terms of the algorithm. So what I do personally is just experiment a lot. So I have seasons. So, like, for example, when I started doing content creation, I started by cleaning and cooking and doing ASMR videos, and those ones are really working out at that time. So the next thing was like, how flexible are you when things change? So then now I started experimenting. So when I was doing those things, I started doing now funny videos ish. So I started putting one and then doing more of cleaning and whatever, but then have one of that. And then I saw now it's picking up. Then now I'm like, oh, so people don't care more about the cleaning and everything because they've seen so many men around the world now cleaning and cooking. So it's not a new thing. So how about now we pivot and move the cleaning and cooking, whatever those things, stories to stories. And then on the reels now focus on what is really working. And then now that's when I now tapped into, I'm like, I've done marketing and digital for the longest time. And then I was like, okay, so now how about I take an ad approach with comedy? And then now just experimenting with that. And then now in the midst of it, I was like, let me introduce dancing. I know I'm not a dancer, but I led the youth church group dance team. Yeah, but I was like, yeah, let me try this dance thing. I danced. Then let me try this other thing. So it's just constantly experimenting and then picking whatever works. And then at a later time, you know, when this other thing ends, like, put that in. And then also, yeah, so the algorithm will slap you, especially when you have a client. That's when it chooses to embarrass you. Yeah. So you find I'll find like one video will have like 4 point something million views, and then the client video also now when I drop it, it doesn't perform. I'm like 30k. Yeah. So there's that as well. So you need to also expect that. And then what else do I want to say about the algorithm? Yeah, I think just understanding when to post and your cadence. I know I've seen a lot of creators who post every day, like they'll do reels every day and like content every day, and I'd get a lot of pressure before. But then I noticed when I do that, they don't perform when I do it consecutively back to back. So for me, my method is one reel, then 2 posts, like 2 days with pictures, and then a reel. So that way, that if I space it out like that, it's going to really perform. And that gives me like a leeway of doing like about 10 commercial videos in a month, which I'm fine with. So I think it's just understanding how your algorithm works for you and then just deploying. Yeah.